In a stunning decision, the U.S. Supreme Court ends nearly 50 years of federal abortion rights, taking away a woman's right to choose what she does with her own body.
The court overturned the landmark decision Roe v. Wade, sparking both large protests and celebrations across the country.
We have team coverage of this historic decision, from its impact to reaction and what's next. We begin in downtown L.A., though, where police are working to disperse those crowds.
Gil Davis, live at Sky 5. Gil.
Sharon, Rick, we're looking at the last of the LAPD officers here. They are still on tactical alert, but they're now breaking down their skirmish lines and they're returning to their home base right now at this point. They feel that the crowds that were out here earlier have dispersed enough, and they feel like they were more of a problem than what it's worth at this point. So the LAPD, thinking themselves were causing the problem, are now departing back to their station. I can tell you, though, earlier there was two large groups of protesters who marched through the streets of downtown LA in separate directions. Eventually, they ended up, some of them ended up on the 110 freeway. Let's go to some tape. You're seeing that right now. Now, at one point here, this is Olive and 8th Street. This is where officers tried to make an arrest on some of those protesters. The protesters broke through their skirmish lines and then surrounded some of the officers. The officers had to call for backup. Officer needs help. They were being attacked physically, and they were being thrown items at one point. One thing was set on fire there. It's hard to say what that was. It might have been a flag of some sort. But again, it was chaos in the streets here for a time as LAPD officers try to make arrests on people here on the streets. But now at this hour, they've now broken down their efforts here, and they're returning to their base. The crowd, like I said, has thinned out through the streets of downtown LA, just now happening here in the last couple of minutes. That's the very latest overhead in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Well, as Gil mentioned, dozens of people were arrested today marching downtown and gaining access to the 101 and 110 freeways. That, of course, disrupted the traffic and triggered a very heavy police response. There was scattered violence during tonight's march as well, and police officers still at this hour telling the crowds to disperse.
KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in downtown Los Angeles with more on what's happening. Chris?
Yeah, Rick and Cher, we can still hear all of the helicopters overhead. We hear sirens. We could also hear some explosions of fireworks earlier. I am standing in between City Hall behind me and the Roybal Federal Building in front of me. SWAT teams have been staging in this area all night long as the activity has been intensifying. As the night progresses, we had heard of more violent clashes between police and protesters, with rocks and bottles being hurled at officers and fireworks exploding near police. As you heard from Rick and others, dozens of people have been arrested. We are trying to get more information, confirmation of any injuries tonight suffered by police or protesters, and also more information, details about any arrests. There have been pockets of more violent activity. It all started very quietly, though, orderly, I should say, but vocal nonetheless. They were marching through the streets of downtown LA. One major crowd started at a federal building, and then they moved around the area through Pershing Square, Grand Central Market, ending at City Hall, where they held a rally. Again, dozens of people have been arrested. Abortion rights demonstrations in downtown Los Angeles are growing more violent as encounters between protesters and police turn physical. Cell phone video captured SWAT teams using non-lethal rounds. Witnesses say some demonstrators have been hurling rocks and bottles at police and setting off fireworks near the officers. Earlier, hundreds of abortion rights supporters gathered downtown, briefly shutting down traffic as they marched through some of the city's governmental and cultural centers: Federal Court, Pershing Square, Grand Central Market, and City Hall. Some participants reported the movement was spontaneous. The crowd so energized, impassioned, people could not stand still. They also converged at the intersection of Hollywood and Highland, a popular tourist spot. There were some tense moments when the activity spilled onto nearby freeways, including the 110 and the 101. And officers, SWAT teams were able to successfully maneuver those crowds off the freeways.